Hello, hello. Give me a second, guys. I'm just setting things up. Okay, let's start. Oh, it's been a while. Hello, what's up? I haven't logged into 14 since like Thursday or something. I guess people miss me in 14. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about 3.1. So I'm going to read through the patch notes from the live stream. Let's see. Hi, Akumaru, how you doing? Bernard, hello, hello. Got my burrito, my coffee, let's go. Yep. Hi, Polka guys, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good, Just had a long day at work as usual. Came home, had some dinner as usual. Now I'm back. And I haven't logged into 14 since, what, Thursday, like I said, so... Yeah. Today we're talking about patch 3.1, my thoughts, my opinions, and then it's just a weekly grind. So, give me your Danishes now. Oh dear. Let's reset day. The reset day means a lot of dungeons will level up Dark Knight somewhat, but I'm not going to spend too long leveling actually, because in 3.1 all the leveling is being boosted, so... So let's see. Sorry, let me live stream. Sorry, not live stream. Does anyone have a link to the live letter notes? Live letter 19? I can never remember where it actually is stored in the... General discussion, gameplay, information, general. Okay, updates maybe? Oh, not updates. Where on the official forums do they put the live letter translation note thingies? The summary notes? Like which section of the official forums? Because I can never flip and find the thing. Okay, law, item synthesis, user interface, companies, nope. None of those, none of those. Website, bugs, organization, general discussion, current events. And it's wait, competition, live letter 25. Oop. Update threads, ask questions, ask questions. I think that's it. I think that's the page. So, hi Wiz, how you doing? Tell me now and I'll hunt you down on my trial character. Oh dear. Let's see, how is it being boosted? Hi Rose Faye. What do you mean boosted? Hey Mithrie, my name is the Joker in game. I am the person you messaged earlier. My name is... Oh, okay, yeah. Let me invite you. So let me see. Message me on Facebook. So the Joe... Is it the Joker? Or is it just... If I just search for the as a first name... Okay, search conditions, boom, boom, boom. The... Are you logged in? Because I can't find you. Anyway, let's go into the house. I can post links. Can you PM with it? Let's see. Type in Joker. Okay. Player search. Search conditions. Joker. Last name. Execute. Oh, nothing. Not unless I'm limited to like level 50 search or something. Oh, that's the point. I need to check if things are for sale. I mean things are sold on Ori. Damn it. Anyway, hang on. Let me try again. Player search. Search conditions. 1 to 60. All the world. All grand companies. All languages. Last name Joker. Execute. See? Nothing. I hope you're on the right server. Yeah, that was my fault, Polka. Like, are you on the right server? God, that's a lot of questions. Okay, let's go on Ori. Let's see if she has any gil to dump in the FC house. Hi, Valeria. How you doing? So, guys, I want to show you something. Okay, I want your opinion on this. But let me show you this page that someone has set up for me. It's just like I haven't agreed to sign up to it or anything yet, but I want your opinion on how it looks. So, where is it? Monitor capture, go. There you go. So this page, this website, this challenge.org, you can set up like challenges and events, and you can also donate money to charity at the same time as well. So I said here, for example, 50% of all proceeds go to Cancer Research UK. You won't be charged unless the challenge goal is met. And then, let's say, I will do a 24-hour live stream. And then goal $300, for example. We can set a goal. And then it says $20, I will thank you by name on the live stream. $50, play 14 with me during a 2-hour fan play session on the live stream, and I'll thank you by name. $75, all of the above. Get a private session with me where I'll help you power level your character or anything else you want for remaining. $125, all the above, plus be my guest in the future Let's Play video, 1 remaining. So the idea basically is that 20 days to fund this target, and then I'll do 24-hour live stream and whatever else. That these are just examples, like this is not set in stone. And half of the money will go to Cancer Research UK, as in, like, I won't even receive the money. It will go directly from this platform to Cancer Research UK. So, what do you guys think of that idea? Oops. Let's go back to the house. Let's see if we check the retainer, see if we have any gil. I'm in Kajuta. We're on Sargatanis. I guess you're on the wrong server. Go for it. Sounds like fun. Yep. I could just post a link. I could basically just say that. Yeah. I don't know, guys. It's like there will always be the cynical people be like, why is it not 200% for charity? 1.7 million, really? Have I been gone that long? Okay. So, sell. God, these have really dropped in price, haven't they? Since they've dropped that much, I'm actually gonna not sell them. Just in case there's a Zerg once 3.1 starts. Because that's what I was thinking as well. Like, I don't know about you guys, but do any of you guys think that there will be a Zerg in prices the second 3.1 launches? Okay, 1 second. The rewards are okay, but I don't think the prices are okay. Of course, no, I know it's an example. It's nothing more than an example. So I could easily update the amount of money involved. I could make it way less. You know, I don't think because, and as well, I don't want to be accused of selling boosting and leveling services. So, yeah. Let's see. We're almost at 30 million in the FC, which is cool. Let's go on to Mithrie. The fan new power leveling is good. Yeah. But like I said, I haven't even signed up to this website. The guy sent it to me as an example for that platform to see would I be interested. So 50% is fine. You're investing your own time into it and you're helping. I don't see why people would or should have complained. People complain about everything. Believe me. So, especially when it comes to charity stuff. Like with charity, if you don't give 100%, or even more than 100%, then people will be like, oh my god, he's taking charity money, keeping it. Wow, Mithrie, eh? Almost forgot about her. Okay, let me zip line to the top of this building. Damn it, I can't. Crap. I missed my zip line. Not fair. Let's play with you. Get the honor to say the goodbyes. The thing is, when it comes to power leveling and all that sort of stuff, like, I would happily do it for free. So, you know. Anyway, let's take some gil. Ooh, we can actually get to 30 million. So 1, 1, 7, 6, 9, 9, 1. Damn it, I overestimated. Woo, 30 million. So we now have 30 million in the FC bank. And I've got 32k on me. Or keeping the charity money or donating half the donations to charity. There will always be people complaining. It's the internet. Yeah, I know. But I'll see. I mean, it's an idea, because I've actually got from the 17th of November until the 30th of November off as holiday from work. So if I was going to do a 24-hour live stream, it would be then. Simple as that, you know, because I would be able to do 24 hours and then recover. And obviously after the 17th, 3.1 will be out as well. So if people are wondering what I would do for 24 hours in 14, then I could be like, well, there's going to be a lot to do in 14. Might work on my relic. There's so many things I could cover in 24 hours. Game heavily focused on crafting, considering the crafting system. It's a little hard to find things to buy. You can't really craft. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, before I do my dungeon grind, let me record my video. I joined your FC, Mithrie. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the family. And I'm hoping as well that the second we get to 3.1, that a lot of people will return. Like, the fact that we've got nearly 190 members at 20 online right now is awesome. That is really cool. So, given that we're still a couple of weeks away from 3.1, so I'm hoping when 3.1 launches that we're suddenly going to have like 70 people online. That would be the ideal. Let's see, what are you going to be doing on the 28th, Saturday? What are you doing on the 28th, Saturday? Or would you be doing it? I don't know. I don't know when the 24-hour stream could be. I'll see. When is it out? They said the 10th. So 10th of November is when 3.1 is out. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to quickly record. Excited for the FC exploration with yours? Yeah, and it's cool that we've got 4 level 50 airships already, so we could take a 24-man group easily. Very easily. Hey Tom, how you doing? Hope you're well. So anyway, guys, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to record my thoughts on 3.1 video and the live letter. So, in Jacksonville thing... fair enough. Typos everywhere again. Yeah. 1 second, guys. Let me close that. Close that. Let's close that. Let's put monitor capture. Okay, so I'm going to record my thoughts of the live letter on patch 3.1, guys. So, recording thoughts on 3.1 in 3, 2, 1. And we're back for another episode. In this episode, I'm going to be going over the live letter 25 and also talking my feelings and thoughts about patch 3.1. And as always, hello, how you doing? High five! Now, I didn't really cover the live letter live because I was too busy playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which I've now finished, and that was really awesome. But I did think about things. I did check out the trailer and so on, so I want to go through the notes and just share my opinion, my thoughts on patch 3.1. So the short version is it's going to be awesome, but at the same time I'm trying not to be too overly hyped about it so I don't disappoint myself when it comes out. So anyway, so the live letter was broadcast on I think it was Sunday or something, and yeah, and they went over patch 3.1. So let's see. So first things first, patch 3.1 will be released on the 10th of November, as you can see. So, you know, mark it in your calendars, guys. We're finally at patch 3.1 on the 10th of November. So a couple of weeks more to go, or in fact 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks today? And then it will be out. And also they debuted the official trailer, which I'll leave as a link in the description. So, quest related. New Beast Tribe quest for Vanu Vanu. Level adjustment feature. Monster strength will be adjusted according to the level of the quest. Rewards can only be received with the job you accepted the quest with. This is related to the Beast Tribe quest specifically. And the requirements to undertake the Ravana Extreme will be changed. Originally you needed to clear Bismarck Extreme first, but now it's possible to challenge this battle without clearing it. Certain portions of the Aether Current quest will be changed so that they can be obtained by progressing through the main scenario quest line. Okay, so you don't have to finish like everything in that zone, is what I read, in order to get the last Aether Current to unlock the zone. You'll be able to do it earlier. And okay, so user interface related. Messages displayed in the center of the screen will be hidden during cutscenes. So thank God. So when you're watching a cutscene in the game, you're not going to see that massive message saying that you sold a felt cloth for 10 gil or whatever. That'll be gone. And let's see. Players will be able to change the system message settings so that the messages such as retainers, relating adventures and items sold on the market board will be hidden during important cutscenes. Okay. So, Zodiac weapon related adjustments. Adjustments will be made to the soul resonances and soul attunement. Can be earned even when clearing with an undersized party. Okay. So additionally, the next Zodiac weapons, known as Animo weapons, interesting, will be introduced in patch 3.15. Okay, so it's not coming in 3.1, 3.15, and then we can get the new Aethers. Okay, and then if you already completed a Zeta weapon, you'll be able to get an advantage towards the Animo weapon of your choice. If you completed 2 Zeta weapons, you'll be able to get an advantage towards 2 Animo weapons. And I'm assuming and so on and so on. And let's see. So, are there any daily or weekly rewards restrictions related to challenging the content? And it says there are no restrictions on entering. This content will. This is actually, sorry, I didn't read the title. This is exploratory missions. So the exploratory missions are the missions to go on an airship to the new areas, the new maps of the world, and kill mega mobs. And you can do that either as an FC or solo. Anyway, so there's no restriction on entering. The content will allow players to explore without worrying about clearing the content. The maximum time you can remain within the area is 90 minutes. There is a 120-minute interval since you first entered until you can enter again. Okay, so you have to. There'll be a 2-hour cooldown before you can go back in. So for example, you explored the full 90 minutes, then there will be a 30-minute cooldown time. Oh, actually, okay. So 120-minute lockout from when you first entered. So like they said, if you've been in for 90 minutes, you can just wait half an hour, go in again. And said we can adjust this cooldown based on player feedback, so try it out and let us know through the forums. Okay, fair enough. And it says, you mentioned that there will be other parties on islands we are exploring, but does that mean that there will be battle to claim monsters and treasure chests? There'll be no difference between the enmity system that is currently in place for fates. You'll be able to earn rewards by doing damage to the monster's HP. Okay, so basically they're going to be like massive fates, so everyone gets to share. Okay, and it said, are there any looting rules for the items that are dropped? And it says, it will be possible to select from Loot Master, Regular Loot, and All Greed when departing for exploratory mission from your Free Company's workshop. When departing from the landing area in Ishgard, it will be limited to greed only. It will also be limited to greed only when entering as a party. Okay, so are there any limitations or rank requirements for the airship we can use for exploratory missions? That in order to depart for an easy mission, you'll need to be rank 10. If you're hard level mission, you will need to have discovered the island previously on an exploratory voyage. That's no problem for my FC, because my FC, we've had 4 level 50 airships for a while now, so that's all good for us. So if you've been doing it, then you should be good to go. Then, roughly, how long will it be playing on a single island? Will it be easy for people that do not have a lot of time to participate? So it says a maximum of 90 minutes. After entering, you will not be able to re-enter for 120 minutes. If you're exploring for 90 minutes, you'd have 30 minutes in between, you can enter again. That really doesn't answer the question that was asked, but if they give you 90 minutes, then you should be able to do everything in 90 minutes, basically. And then they said here, question 6. What kind of bonuses are there for using a Free Company airship in exploratory missions compared to entering using the Duty Finder? The first, there are 2 ways to enter the exploratory missions. One way is to enter using an airship built by the FC. The other is by accepting a request from House Holonet in Ishgard. When challenging the content from House Halonet, I don't know how to pronounce that word, you'll need to talk to an NPC so that that will be handled via the Duty Finder. In addition to this, there are easy, normal, and hard difficulties for exploratory missions. The maps are the same, however, the monsters will have rank 1 through rank 6 instead of levels. So the route will be able to challenge the FC route will be able to do that in hard mode. Okay, so you have to be in a free company, taking the free company airship if you want to do hard mode. It says when entering with an FC air-owned ship, players outside of the FC may also be invited. However, this will require having one member from the FC who own the airship to be in the party. Okay, so in theory then what I could do is that I could say, yeah, people can use our 4th airship and, you know, maybe we'll rent it or something, who knows. So players will be able to fly up to 3 airships, so another benefit FC can get is that they can enter with 3 full parties up to 24 players. Okay, so that leaves a 4th spare, like I said, so we can use the 4th one, we can rent it out or something. So what's the minimum number of people that can participate as an FC? Is there a limit how many people can ride a single airship? So then it says, at the minimum 2 players and a maximum 8 people can ride on an airship. Okay? Will it be possible to meet up with FC members who are already out exploring? So while it might be possible to randomly bump into them on the same island, we cannot indicate what specific island to land on. Okay? So will it be possible to ride an FC airship that is already deployed on a voyage? No, it will not be possible. Airships heading out on exploring missions will return back to the base after 20 minutes. Okay. So, yeah. Fine. So 20 minutes on the airship to come back. So it says, you mentioned we could trade unwanted equipment we find for points, but how exactly we'll be able to use these points? So you'll be able to use them on new flying mounts, materials necessary for new crafting recipes, red script materials, shards materia, and more. You can also desynthesize the equipment. Okay, so I like to participate in both fighting and gathering. Would I be able to change class and jobs while exploring? Yep. So you mentioned that gatherers can take part in explorative missions, but do we gather existing items or special items? So it says the majority of items will be materials, so just think of this as gathering in a new area. The gathering stat needed is pretty low, so you should have no problem gathering with the gear you have once you first hit level 60. However, if you start gathering while others are fighting, it may cause problems to other party members, so make sure to communicate with other members before gathering. Okay, so they're basically just saying that gather when you know you're safe or that you're not fighting, just so that you're not needed by the group. Okay, so I think it would be convenient to be able to earn esoterics while exploring islands, but will this be possible? So it says when starting a exploration mission, you can obtain esoterics by completing 3 of the objectives listed on the map. Additionally, the starting point of each party will be different every time, and there will be aether turbulence in the area in which you arrive. Attuning to 3 of these will grant you the ability to fly. You'll need to do this every time you start an explorative mission. Okay, so you have to reattune to flying every single time, but there's only 3 of them, so it really shouldn't take long. So regarding ethereal gear drop from chests and exploratory missions, the main attributes will comply with the item level stats, but the parameters will be random. There are gold, silver, and bronze chests. Okay. Next, so I mean that's exploratory missions. We'll see. I'll review it when patch 3.1 launches, and we'll just see what it's like, if it's worth doing. And I'm sure when it comes to farming new accessories and stuff, that people will probably do it religiously so that they can get the 2-star crafting materials cheaper. So hopefully that's going to drive the price down on the 2-star mats. Let's hope. So house sharing feature. So you can share a house with up to 3 other players. Players can accept up to 2 house sharing invitations. Okay, which is cool. So I'll probably actually pick a couple of people in the FC to share my houses on my alts with me so that they can use my garden. Because I've got gardens on both of my alts houses, which are never used. So I could share it with people who like to garden and stuff. So it says automatic reclamation of housing. So houses that have not been entered for more than 45 days and land that has not had a house built on it for more than 45 days will be automatically reclaimed. The time for this can be found in the timers menu. Furthermore, after 35 days has passed, an email will be sent to all FC members and owners of private houses informing them. If you have been subject to automatic reclamation, you'll be able to receive an 80% refund in gil for the price you paid for the land from the resident caretaker in the housing ward. You will also be able to retrieve indoor and outdoor furnishings that that are not destroyed upon removal. You will need to retrieve your refund and furnishings within 35 days after your house has been reclaimed. But no, it does say 8% of the guild price you paid for the land. So if you spent millions on the house, then that's probably forfeit. And when they said items and furnitures which are destroyed, because some furniture, when you put it down, is destroyed. It's outright destroyed the second you try and remove it. So those will not be reclaimed, such as vortex couches, stuff like that. So yeah, so basically the idea of this is because even in the ward where my RFC mansion is, there is a couple of plots of land that literally have been bought out and never a house built for months and months and months and months. So hopefully they will finally be made available for other people to buy 45 days after 3.1 launches. So automatic reclamation after 45 days is a result of testing based on player data. Okay, so they're basically saying that this 45 days is a scientific number. They didn't just pull it out thin air. Okay, number 3. Page 3, I should say. The flying mounts such as Pegasus and Weapon will be introduced. New minions will be introduced. The ever popular Passe can be obtained from Vanu Vanu Beast Tribe Daily Quests. Okay. The idling camera. So this new feature allows players to enjoy characters and environments from different angles. Idling camera is like a screensaver where it will focus the camera on various objects near the player randomly. This feature will also apply a depth of field effect, so please try out different areas, you might find something new. Okay, fair enough. Group pose feature. So I believe it was sometimes difficult to pose for commemorative pictures, so it would be possible to use this command to capture everyone's poses perfectly. It'll be easier than ever to take a picture striking that perfect pose, so try it out. Okay, so I guess this is sort of like a command for everyone in the group to cheer at the same time or stuff like that, rather than having to try and time it. Okay, so difficulty adjustments to certain dungeons and trials. We'll be readjusting various 2.x dungeons and trials, such as Garuda for new players. I thought they were already nerfed when Heavensward came out, so I guess they're going to make them even easier. The players will be able to try several different pieces of gear at once. With this feature, players will be able to coordinate their gear easier. Okay, so what that means is, just like if you've ever played World of Warcraft, you can literally then just select as many gear as you like, try on the entire set, see what your character will look like, which is nice. So when we have the new gear for whatever the new token tombstone is after Esoterics, and we see all the new gear, then we could try on the full set to see what it looks like rather than one piece at a time. So that's long overdue, so that's a nice thing they're doing. So addition of new minigames. So we'll be adding the 1.0 gathering system as new minigames in the Gold Saucer. That's actually really funny. So if you've ever done gathering in 1.0, you had to basically aim a certain angle to hit mining properly and stuff like that. So yeah. So it's interesting that they're adding that in as a minigame to the Gold Saucer. So obviously they are not going to put that in as gathering back into 2.0, because I think that would annoy people. So a Gold Saucer category will be added to the weekly challenge log. It will be possible to plan out how you earn your MGP. Well, that's good. So basically, as long as they're trying to just help people reach that million plus quicker and quicker and quicker by keep adding more ways to do it. So Ninja's Mudra. We're implementing an adjustment to address the lag behavior. This will depend on the player's environment, so we cannot guarantee the overall speed will be faster. However, it should feel smoother than before. Please try it out and leave us your feedback. Additionally, as part of a job adjustment, we're making detailed adjustments such as Ninja Paladin's TP and other adjustments to Bard and Astrologian. Okay, now what this is referring to, because this was talked about a lot recently when the EU data center came out, saying that a lot of people said that finally they can play Ninja because the server responds quick enough for the different mudras, like you can spam the buttons a bit quicker. So I'm guessing that overall they're just trying to improve it across all servers so that it doesn't, like they said, it doesn't feel as laggy. So that's good. Void Arc. So it says it will be possible to purchase enhancement materials with an item known as Ancient Coins, name pending. While it's a bit difficult at the moment to confirm this for sure. We are planning to start off by implementing the enhancement item for armor and accessories that can be purchased with esoterics. Weapons will be a bit in the future. It's exactly the same like they did for Psycho's Tower and stuff like that. Like they eventually added in the sands and oils of time and the unidentified elegant tombstone to upgrade the gear. So they're obviously going to be putting that into Void Ark as well, to the new ones, to upgrade the esoterics gear. So that's good, that's always welcome. And the reason they do that always one patch later is just so everyone who is really into, for example, Savage and hardcore raiding, they can do it first. They get the benefit. It's their challenge for doing the hardcore raiding straight away. And then, but they do make the game casual friendly. So they do then make the content available for everyone who is not a hardcore raider like myself. I'm not into like Savage raiding or anything. And they will eventually be able to get the gear as well. But obviously one patch later. Okay. So the Minstrel's Ballad, Fordan's Reign. So this will be different from the Minstrel's Ballad Ultima, that it will be closer to an extreme difficulty. I believe it will be more difficult than Ravana Extreme. Is that a difficulty that can be enjoyed by those who have cleared Alexander Savage Area 1? Originally we had planned to create 13 phases since it was Knights of the Round, but ultimately we made 10. We adjusted the battles so that it would be easy to clear for the main scenario, but the Minstrel's Ballad, Fordan's Reign, is closer to the original balance planned by the developers. There are really good weapons on tap as rewards, but I think this will help those who are currently stuck on Alexander Savage 3 and 4. Naturally, this isn't a raid, and it can be cleared by those who have not challenged Savage. That's fair enough. So there's going to be obviously a new hard mode. So in case you don't know, the Minstrel's Ballad is an exaggeration of fights. So Fordan's Reign is the last battle in the Heavensward story. So if you haven't done it, then no spoilers from me. But yeah, they're just going to do... The Minstrel's Ballad is going to be an exaggerated version of that fight told by the Wandering Minstrel that you take part in. And they said it will be an extreme version of that fight. And then next... So let's see. So item team lead Hayashi Yusuke joined the broadcast. So in general, what does the item team is the item team in charge of? So it said our team creates items such as equipment and crafting materials. There are about 500 to 800 items per patch. Also for patch 3.0, we had about 2,000 items. We also create quest rewards and item exchange shops. Okay. So what is your favorite minion, and which minion was the most difficult to create? So the fighting action between Wind-Up Louisoix and Wind-Up Bahama. It was the day the game data needed to be finalized, and this was an order from Yoshida, so it was implemented extremely quickly. Okay? Can you tell us of any secret minion features we haven't discovered yet? So if you cook close to the Fat Chocobo minion that you purchase with MGP, it will start doing a sniffing animation more frequently. Okay, might have to give that a go someday. So do you plan on making adjustments on the future to items such as Phoenix Down, Elemental Materia and Potions, which are not used very frequently by players? So since there is a high possibility that balance is destroyed when using Phoenix Down in endgame content, we'll be keeping them as they currently are. Okay, that's just Phoenix Downs, but they didn't mention it, or whatever, they didn't mention them. Okay. So obviously nothing for elemental materials. I don't know why they're in the game. So do you have plans to implement a feature such as a book that records items that you have obtained once, and you can drop that item that you will use for glamour? With this feature, it will free up the inventory space. Okay. So we have no plans for this. We would increase the inventory space if this was possible. Such as a book that records items you have obtained once. Okay, just no. Okay, fine. So, do you have... I mean, what they're talking about, this is very similar to a feature they have in, for example, Diablo 3, where if you obtain an item once and you have the look of the item available to you, it's forever in, effectively, a glamour book. So you can use it anytime you like in the future without needing to keep the item in your bags. So that's what they're basically asking, is that will they bring in that feature from Diablo 3? And the answer is no. Okay, do you have plans to introduce primal minions? Yes, we'll be starting with the Ifrit minion in patch 3.1. Images were showing several primal minions completing Ifrit. Okay, so in a previous interview, Yoshida mentioned that racial gear might become dyeable, But how is this progressing? Okay, also, would it be possible to make Allagan high Allagan dyeable for glamour purpose? We're planning to add this to the crafting recipe in the future. Okay, so that's no. Later. Do you have plans to implement a new community item? Of course, I promised to do this on stage during Fan Festival 2014. So images of the girl cat cap were shown. Okay, so look that up. So when gathering shards, do you have plans to add a bonus which increases the yield depending on the gatherer's level? It won't increase the yield every level, but the trait added in 3.0, Nimia's Ward, which increases the yield for items without HQ, the proc rate is 10%. Yeah, there is that. I did notice that. So when you gather in the expansion now, sometimes it will double, triple up the amount of shards you gather. So that's already quite nice. So when will you be implementing a furnishing that plays music from the game we want to listen to? So this has been planned since the dawn of A Realm Reborn. While we already have the spec sheet and music data, the developers have not yet completed their adjustments. However, we'd like to push for around 3.2, so we'll keep you updated. Okay, so when they're basically going to say, oh, they're going to add a jukebox to the house. So yeah, that would be good. So do you have plans to add Y'shtola and Yida's hairstyle? So we're planning to introduce a set of equipment and hairstyles which will allow players to look like NPCs as Mog Station optional items. Menphelia's hairstyle equipment will be added. The price has not been decided yet, but this one is female only equipment. Shown blah blah blah. So you can't be Manphelia. You know, you have to be a female to have Menphelia outfit. Fine. That's okay for Mithrie because she is female. So when will you be implementing a bent version of the bunny ears from the Gold Saucer? Okay. As in, like, you know, ears like that rather than like that, you know? And they've done it, apparently. So, okay, Lord of Verminion. You plan on implementing an observer mode so that we can watch matches between other players. So while we can't promise which patch we'll be implementing it, we do have plans for this. Okay, in the future. So are the minions earned from pre-order bonuses and optional items strong? I'm worried owning this or not will affect the outcome greatly. So there aren't any rare minions that cannot be obtained at the moment that will be overpowered when compared to others. Okay, so the answer is no. You know, as in, like, any of the in-game minions will do as the most powerful minions. Okay, so Yoshi P, Hayashi, what are your favorite minions? So Yoshida says Baby Oppo Oppo. That's actually the one I haven't got yet. That's from final boss in Brave Fox Longstop Hard. Then Hayashi says, Tiny Tapir. I received this minion from a player I met in Eorzea. I'm especially fond of this because I received it despite it being difficult to obtain at the time. That's cool. The controls for Lords of Verminion. When 4 of the same minion are nearby, they can use a special ability. We can recover a minion's HP by returning them to your gate. You won't be able to attack your opponent while inside the gate. However, they won't be able to attack your minions either. Okay. Minions have special abilities. Depending on the special ability, they will be able to deal greater damage to things such as shields and arcana stones. There aren't many minions in the tutorial, however. In the actual game, you'll have many minions. It'll be important to pay attention to the entire field during the match. Okay. So it seems like we'll be able to have rated matches depending on our rank. But are there any penalties for disconnecting before you lose or other unsportsmanlike conduct? If you're disconnected during a match, you will automatically lose. Okay, so basically what that means is that if you're one of these sort of troll players who you're about to lose and you just DC on purpose, you will automatically lose. You'll forfeit the game, so you won't win. You have to just take out the fight to the end regardless. So it says new minions will be added for patch 3.1, but we will be able to have fun battling with just the minions implemented up until now. Of course. Okay. So when using minions that have multiple characters, such as Minion of Light, Wind-Up Leader, will only one character appear or all of them? Wind-Up Leader minion will be a character associated with your ground company at the time. So what they're talking about here, this like Minion of Light, Wind-Up Leader, is that depending on your ground company, so like the leader minion, like if you're with the Twin Adders, then your Wind-Up Leader will be the leader of Gridania, and or you'll get Roban, or you'll get, I can't remember her name, from Limsa. So if you're not part of a grand company, you won't be able to put it on your minion hotbar, okay? As for the Minion of Light, you can add each of the characters separately, Warrior, White Mage, and Black Mage. That's cool. Do tank DPS healer roles exist for minions as well? No, they're only minion types. So are there any growth type or feature which increases a player or minion's level by battling repeatedly? No. Please obtain as many different minions to try out. Okay. Fair enough. Would it be possible to obtain existing minions as a prize? No, please earn them through the existing in-game content. So I did make my video 1 or 2 weeks ago basically saying about collecting minions ahead of time, ahead of 3.1, and they're saying do it. So do it, you know, just do it. I already warned you guys a couple of weeks ago. It seemed flipping obvious. So are there any minions which can be obtained through tournaments? So it said there are minions which you can obtain through tournament achievements as a countermeasure to win trading, which is mentioned a lot for Triple Triad. We have implemented a rate matching feature which will match players with close rank points. Okay, so as in, like, you can't just go on an alt or ask a friend who has got no rank points at all to boost you. Like, if you want to do win trading, you're gonna have to level up both at the same time. Okay, so will there be any new achievements added for Lord of the Minion? Yes, new achievements will be added. It seems obvious. They have achievements for everything. Okay, number 6. In order to win a match, which is more important, rarity of your minions or the number of minions you possess? So out of the two choices, it's probably easier to adapt to a different minion types with more minions you possess. However, it's not the case where you won't be able to win because you don't have a particular minion. Okay. So there won't be any sort of like, you have to have this minion sort of thing. They're trying to prevent that. Okay, so material-related changes in patch 3.2. This is 3.2 though, not 3.1. There will not be possible to use advanced material melding for primary stats on equipment created by crafters. Okay, so there won't be any more less stack strength or vit on whatever. We'll be making adjustments in the future so that advanced material melding can be used on enhanced substats. From patch 3.2, crafted equipment will become more powerful than that has been up until now. Furthermore, accessories will be implemented at the same time as higher tier equipment that can be created by crafters. Additionally, materia slots will be added to raid equipment and equipment that can be purchased with the various tombstones, so that you'll be able to add materia to boost substats that you prefer. That's interesting. That's something they've never done before, so that's pretty cool. So many of those attempting instant raids in the early stages tend to use advanced material melding on accessories, which leads to tanks required to meld strength or vit. Due to this, there were times where the melded accessories were better than the accessories which dropped from clearing the instance. In order to resolve this issue in patch 3.2, we'll be making adjustments that will change the damage calculations of tanks in more appropriate state. Okay. So, as an overall plan moving forward, we'll be making adjustments so that a burden is not placed on any particular role in order to challenge a high difficulty raid. Okay? As in, like, as a tank, for example, you won't have to spend billions of gil to max stats up. So it says, Final Fantasy XI collaboration. So around Wednesday, November 11th, around the time of Final Fantasy XI is receiving their grand finale, we're planning to hold a collaboration event. It isn't similar to the event we have done previously. This new event was created to match the scale of the grand finale, so please look forward to it. Fair enough. So what they're talking about when it comes to Final Fantasy XI is that Final Fantasy XI is coming to an end. It's not shutting down, but they're gonna put like a final patch which ends all of the story of 11, and that's it. No more new content for 11. That's it. It's done. 10 years, more than 10 years, and it's they won't be updating it anymore. So it will be alive. It just won't be updated, and they'll move towards their mobile apps as well. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it will shut down. I think eventually, if the player numbers go down, they'll eventually just merge into one server. But I think that there will always be a Final Fantasy XI, at least for the next many years. That's my hope, at least. And yeah, so that's it, guys. That's basically the live letter on my opinions on 3.1. The other things that they did mention is that leveling up in dungeons will be made easier. So leveling up, so for example, I'm working right now on leveling up my Dark Knight, and that's going to be made quicker and easier by adding EXP into level 50 dungeons. So as in, when you kill mobs, you'll actually get EXP for it. And as well, they will also be just boosting the amount of EXP from leveling up. So we'll be able to level up old classes quicker. They also said as well that obtaining Lucis and the Master 1 or 2 books for crafting, as in the stuff from A Realm Reborn, will be made easier as well. Because some people have said to me, like, can you make guides or information about how to get the Master Book 2? Because it's still really difficult to do, even at level 60. And I didn't really answer that question on purpose, because I knew they would nerf it. It's obvious that they would. And again, I've been proven right in patch 3.1. They're nerfing it. So in 3.1, then I'll make the guide to say how to quickly get them. And then, to be honest, then I can probably start the new players crafting series on Ori and actually say, at level 50, you might as well gear up to Lucis and whatever, because it's so much easier to do now. And that will give you the boost you need to get into 50 plus crafting. And that's basically it, guys. So that's 3.1. Look forward to that, 10th of November. I will be live streaming a lot right here on YouTube Gaming. So if you haven't seen my live streams on YouTube, then please feel free to come along. I live stream, well, at this point 40 hours a week, so be sure to catch them. I do play other games as well, but mostly Final Fantasy XIV. And if you have any requests for guides and stuff, please let me know. The next power leveling guide is going to be for Alchemist for 50 to 60, and eventually I will get my alt Mr. Blue Sideburns to Grandmaster of the Hand, and I will get Ori to Grandmaster of the Hand as well. So I'm going to be 3 times Grandmaster of the Hand to show you just basically the different ways of doing it. As simple as that. That's the goal here, is to show that you can do it through power leveling, you can do it solo, or whatever. And but I am happy to take requests, so please be sure to request. I still am answering all comments on YouTube. I now have a Facebook page, so facebook.com/Mithrie if you want to give it a like, and you can send me messages on Facebook or on Twitter at Mithrie Menifil, and again, I'll get back to you. I get back to everyone. I love you all, guys. You know that I love you. That's why I'm always here for you, you know, and I always try and make the time of my life to support you all and everything you do. Any questions you have, I'm here to help out and stuff, but also I want you guys to help me as well, so keep doing it. So like, if you spot anything that I could do better for my live stream, for my channel, for everything I do, then please just keep letting me know. Things that might be really obvious that I just haven't spotted, please let me know. I'm not a gaming god, like, you know, it's like I'm just a player who hits record on YouTube sometimes. So I do love the interactivity of the channel, and what I love as well on my YouTube channel is that quite often, before I even have a chance to answer a question that someone has asked about the game, someone else has already answered the question for me. So I'm like, well, great. And as per usual, what I always do on my channel is that if I've at least read your message and I don't really have anything to say to it, I'll at least give it a Google +1 to say that yes, I've read it. So that's the way you can confirm that I've seen your message and I've read it, is to see the Google +1. And yeah, so that's it, guys. I'll see you on YouTube, I'll see you on the live stream and so on. And yeah, and I'm sorry, guys, I haven't done my weekly update for a couple of weeks now, and the reason why simply is that there's nothing going on. So I'll probably be resuming that after patch 3.1 comes out. Other games to look forward to that I'll probably be playing will be Black Ops 3 and Fallout 4, probably. And yeah, and that's it. So let me know in the comments down below your opinions on patch 3.1. I'm trying not to over speculate about it, because it's always better to just see what we're going to do. And my last bit of advice really for patch 3.1 is that on the first day of patch 3, this happens every major patch, on the first day of a major patch, the market board will go absolutely crazy. So, and the reason why is because everyone's gunning for the new thing. So keep an eye on the patch notes. If there's any item which is needed for the minions and so on, then, or anything at all, any way you can make a quick profit, the first couple of days of the patch is the time to do it. Some people will make hundreds of millions, other people will become broke. Try your best to make money, but at the same time, don't risk it all. You know, simple as that. Do not spend all your money hoping that a bunch of items will sell. You have to be fast, guys. You have to, but it's just the fun of the new major patches, and that's it. So thank you, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry, that was quite a long episode, but there was quite a lot to talk about, to be honest, for patch 3.1. Let me just open up my stuff. So hi everyone. Hi Diesel. Hi Zero. Let's see. Live. Yep. I burped. I was holding in that burp for about 4 hours. So, yep. So anyway, guys, what did you think? I need the link to those notes. Oh, okay, one sec. Let me get it for you. Let me get it for you, my lady. Forum. Red. Oh, I closed it. I'm such an idiot. Let me check my history. The history. Live letter Q&A. Close that. Okay, here we go. Found it. Boom. Ah, Diesel's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Diesel's back. For the win. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? And that's the thing, actually, because you guys know that I haven't done Ravana Extreme or Bismarck Extreme, so I might actually wait until it's available in the Duty Finder and just do it then. Anyway, raids. So today we're doing Alexander because it's reset day. Join. So, anyway, guys, how are you today? Which server is Mithrie playing Final Fantasy XIV on? I play on Saga Tarnis. So if you want to join the Mithrie 7 FC, you're more than welcome. We're at like 190 members now. So who knows, maybe after 3.1 we'll pass 200 members, which is just crazy. And the limit of the FC is 500, so we have 300 spots available. At 50 a couple of days ago, unspoiled nodes and collectibles make it so much more interesting. Yeah, tell me about it. Hi Michael, how you doing? Hope you're well. Good evening. Where do I start the event quest? Redania. Near the amphitheater. I don't know if I spelled amphitheater right, Diesel, I'm sorry. But yeah. Hey Mithrie, guess what? I got my computer back to the way it was, so I can be here a lot more again. Oh, thank God. So you finally, you can hide your interface and stuff. Okay, we're doing part 3 apparently. Damn it. Okay, got Defiance mode. Oh, let's see. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it make up something else. I don't know the words, but I know the melody. Oh, look, a bunch of stairs. Blah, 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 blah. I am the tank. Why did I not just pull? Okay, that's the end of that singing. Let's pull everything. I'm gonna die. Woohoo! Heal me. Heal me better. Heal me more. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I lived. Pro Elite skills. Karaoke stream? Might as well be. So, Romeo Magana, thank you for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. So, what do you guys think of YouTube gaming? What's your opinion? Do you like it? I love YouTube gaming. I sent them more feedback today as well, like things I would like to see on the platform. Like, one thing I would like to see, heal me, is, damn it. I take damage too quickly. I suck. Anyway, so Let's see, I am looking for FC members. Any suggestions or anyone interested? What server are you on, Daniel? You can also go onto Reddit. I think there's a Final Fantasy XIV recruitment part. Hi Ronald, how you doing? Of Reddit, which will allow you to like recruit members and stuff like that, but I can't remember the exact link. Oh, that's so much faster than Twitch. Now, one thing I was actually thinking of doing, because some of my viewers from Germany, they can't watch YouTube, they're just not allowed to. So, what I was thinking of doing, there's a service you can use called like restream.io or whatever, where I could live stream on YouTube, but it will restream me onto Twitch. So I was thinking about making that available, like, so YouTube is where I live stream, but then at least people can watch me on Twitch, on my Twitch channel, if they wish. So I can sort of dual stream. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Would there be any benefit in me doing that, or should I just stick to YouTube? But we'll see as well if I get the YouTube sponsorships, if they will have any exclusivity or not. So why can't Germans watch YouTube? It's a dispute they have with the German copyright rights people, GEMA or whatever they're called, and they're blocked on most of their content. So okay, ready check. Oh, sorry, we're waiting for one of the healers. Okay, there we go. Go for it, baby. Uh-huh. Boom, boom, boom. Any more song requests, guys? Let's see. Based on Twitch, so that would be easier for me. Let's see, can I join you for the next Alex runs? Yeah, of course. Once I do this one, I'll send you an invite. La di di blah la blah la. Blue bitty blue 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 blue. La di di blap flap flip flip. Flip 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 flip. Anyway, let me put the other tank as focus target. Focus target. Hello? Oh, there you go. Ugh. When he splits, I need to taunt the ad, take it away. Oh, this tank is silly. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. Oh, okay, so the tank actually wanted both the tanks to absorb the cleave. Fair enough, fair enough. The stream delay on Twitch is insane. Ah, dear. Blah, 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 da, dee, dee. Bloop, dee, dee, bloop, dee, blah, blah. Blip, dee, dee, blip, dee, bloop, bloop. Bloop, dee, dee, bloop, dee, blah, blah. I do not know the words. Why do I not know the words? I'm at the server or something else? Oh, I'm on Sargatanis if you mean me. Sometimes when I watch stream, buffering can put my delay several minutes behind the stream. Ugh. Yeah. Well, so, you know, obviously my preference is YouTube gaming, absolutely, but I do feel kind of bad. Are we actually wiping on easy mode? And one person DC'd on purpose. Good game. And we're dead. To be honest, I did feel the whole time that the healing is really, really bad. Really awful. And we have just 2 weeks until 3.1, and then we can avoid this stuff. And I am curious about Void Dark and so on. But at least, like I said, so there's not going to be a mad panic when 3.1 launches in order, like, oh, we have to do Void Arc, and we have to do the minions, and we have to do the Relic, and we have to do, and we have to, because at least the Relic's not there. We can at least have breathing time until the Relic quest starts. Okay, YouTube, let's take a look at my channel, make sure everything's oakley dokley dokley dokley. Mithrie's Heavensward livestream with Assassin's Creed Syndicate thumbnail. Good game, man. The change thumbnail. Open. Okay. The audience will see it in a moment. Hope so. Don't believe you. Yeah. But yeah, obviously I had an amazing time playing Syndicate. Very highly recommended if you haven't played it before. It is amazing. I can actually honestly say that I prefer Syndicate to Black Flag. And I still do want to get through it. Get the Platinum Trophy. There's Bob Defiance. Upgrade the thing. Invite Seika areas when you're done, and I'll come heal for you. Okay, sounds good. Damn it. Usually we have the whole party like absorbing the cleave, so I'm not sure why they're not this week. Just to make sure that they're separate cleaves. Uh-huh. So maybe this weekend I'll do the power level. I'll do the power leveling guide for Alchemist. And healer dead. It's not going well, is it? $5 tip from Equestria Guy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Equestria says, Equestria says, Equestria says, Equestria says. Thanks, dude. Thank you for the $5 tip. So that pop-up is working. Yeah, people are rage quitting now, so the healers, as I said, the healers are awful. Okay. Wow. Best live stream ever, guys. High five. Yay. But what did he say? It literally just says. That's what you said. The other healer left, so maybe, hopefully we'll get better healers. Whee! Blood. Yeah, it was, the healers are terror bad. They're really awful. It's one of those things, it's like the content now has been out, Alexander's been out for how many months now? And, you know, we're just, it's just. Hey guys, first time I'm doing Jumbo Cacpot, any ideas for the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Seven, 7, 7, 7. That's the point actually, I need to go check my ticket, because I haven't logged in since last Thursday, so I need to check if I won the million. I doubt it. 2019 is the number I use every week. Uh-huh. Pardon me. 0, 0, 0, 0. What really annoyed me is that today the Euro Millions jackpot is 28 million. And I wanted to buy a ticket, you know. I could use 28 million in real life. That would be good. That would be useful. And I can't afford the ticket. So I was like, well, I deserve to be poor. If I can't afford £2 for a ticket. Thank God it's payday tomorrow. Look at those crits though. 2,500 crit. $1,700. DPS must be through the roof. Double felt, please. Okay, let's see. Has your ATM given you a coupon for Raymond yet, Mithrie? No, no. I'm just broke. But I receive infinity £1 million tomorrow for my job, so I'll be fine. I'm gonna be broke for the next 3.5 hours. I think I can live with that. Put up Defiance. Yeah. November 10th, which is the same day as LOTV Fallout. I know as well. It's annoying that Fallout 4 is coming out the same day as 3.1. I actually find that very annoying because I am intending to play both. Join the club, Mithrie? Yep. Don't worry, I've been a member of the Bro Club for a long time now. It's definitely improving though, because like tomorrow, when I get my paycheck, I'm actually clearing 2 loans. Which means that next month, those monthly payments won't be there anymore. Like, I can save all that money every month. Okay. Bell Cleave. Oh! 4,000 crit. Nice. Plus and plus, so it means we have to go close to each other. Let's see. But it's fine, guys. I've got a good job, so in a few months, I'm gonna actually have savings. Who knew? I'm gonna be the first person in the world to actually have savings. But it will take months to undo the situation that I'm in. Let's see. Now that you're back to 14, want to do some Mumble? I need to reinstall Mumble. I've been procrastinating about that a lot. Soon. When I stop burping. The thing is though, like, I am on Thursday, because Thursday is like other game day, so Thursday I'm going to just be playing more Assassin's Creed. Going towards the Platinum Trophy. What's up, Mithrie, everyone? Hi, Roderick. How you doing? Hello. Welcome. Let's see. Yes, please stop. Yeah. Actually, I don't know why. Only when I live stream do I burp. I don't burp otherwise. Is it dissent? Is it a sign of gross disrespect? Please explain the inner workings of the Mithrie. Damn it. Can anyone explain that? All the AC, why not just play a good game? Ooh. I said, well, is it November 6th or something? We'll be playing Black Ops 3. It's been a while since I played the shooter, so I want to see how I do in that game. Or I might just go for the Platinum Trophy offline. Just like, if I can find like an hour each day. Or maybe I can pick up GTA 5. What do you guys think? Maybe, shall I play GTA 5? Singing even lower, Mithrie, yep. Just whatever game I play, I want to actually finish. Oh yeah, 4,000 crit. How many stacks? Is it usually 5 or 6 stacks, something like that? Oh. Minus a minus means hug. Okay. 3 stacks, 4 stacks. Plus minus, so let's run away. Blood. Okay, 5 stacks. I have it, baby. Sorry, let me read the chat. I'm my dog to 60. I'm working on Astrologian now. I'm at Trial Roulette and I've never healed one. I'm nervous. Fair enough, fair enough. Don't worry about it. Just for me, healing is just make sure the bars stay full. So when I'm healing, I spend most of my time just looking at the party list rather than what's going on around me. It makes it less scary. Except for fights where you have to look around and, you know, you might die otherwise. Then it's like, damn it. Okay. Let's see, let's see. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't even know why I'm doing Alexander. I don't think it's even needed. Start leveling up my white mage and was thrown into a Ravana. Nice. Now I'm confident with most things. Actually, let me check my points. Okay, so I've got 1600 lore, 180 esoterics, and 1000 poetics. Okay, so need 95, need 89, need 85. Wow, those rolls. Look at my rolls, guys. So I got a 95, an 89, and an 85. That's probably all of my rolls for like the next year. My good rolls. Okay, so let's see. Check my YouTube channel again. Oh, thy thumbnail, thou wantest updatest. There you go, now it's updated. Good, good, good. Free Heavensward live stream. That's better. It's funny though, like all you see on my YouTube channel is Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed. So yeah. Anyway, who wanted to? Oh yeah, here we go. Invite to party. Obviously not going to do the third one again because it's done. And join. See, I ended up in Chrysalis. What do I pop as a 1 minute thing? I don't know. I don't play 60 as a healer yet. I need to work this stuff out. I mean, what I usually do with a white mage at least is in an emergency when I know there's a big attack coming on the tank, I put Stone Skin up to help out. The Stone Skin will just reduce the amount of damage quite a lot. Every buff ever. Sorry. But yeah, I'm so tired today, guys. I need a hug. I'm not even sad. But yeah, I am exhausted though. Because we did, like, over the weekend, we did about 30 plus hours of live streaming. Sorry. Or am I? Medica 2, yeah, Medica 2 helps. Renew as well. Overpower. So what is the best way to tank as a warrior? I actually don't know. So I still need to find Zeno so that he can teach me the ways of the warrior. Or the odds I am the other tank. Ooh. Welcome, welcome. Did you queue like the same time as me? Pressure shouldn't be on you. I mean, I don't get pressured in dungeons. If we fail, we fail. There's no I in team, except in the a-hole. If you guys have seen that picture, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's put on some buffs. The healers must love me. This is why being a warrior tank is fun, but it's also scary, because you see your HP bar go down so fast. And I will be buying esoterics gear for my tank. So far I bought the chest piece, and then next I'll buy the legs in a couple of weeks' time. Woo. Keep going. So let's see. Wee splat. So Mithrie, is there a capture card that you would recommend to start streaming with? Preferably something that won't break the bank. The only card I would recommend is the Elgato HD60 Pro. So Elgato HD60 Pro. I don't know how expensive it is in terms of breaking the bank, but the reason why I love it so much is because whatever is going on your console is on your screen instantly, no delay. So, and it's an internal capture card, which means it's very, very powerful as well. It does all the work for you. So, yeah. It's the instant part that I like. So, what I found, because I have an Elgato HD60, the external card, and one thing I found is that when it's capturing audio, it actually has this sort of staticky, like, crackling sound for whatever reason. So now when I do it, it captures obviously the footage on the screen, but it records the audio directly from my TV through the headphone line-in socket. And because it's instant, it means that it syncs up. Because something else that can happen is that the audio and the video, if you have a external capture card, they don't match up. So ready, check. But the other tank asked me, do I want north or south? So I thought, whatever, north. Okay. What kind of loot do you get in Alexander Savage? The same gear, just like 20 item levels higher. Damn it. Damn it. So I plugged in my phone and then it starts doing all these notifications. Overpowered. Tokens for gear. Oh wait, Savage. Yep. I think Savage as well, you get pre-made drops, not actual tokens. I can't remember. Never done Savage. I've unlocked it, I just never done it. What I wonder is that will they actually ever add in Savage to the Duty Finder for random parties? Because I don't think they've done that before. But they said as well that in 3.1 you'll be able to get the upgrade items from the Void Ark. Because that's what they did with Psycho's Tower and stuff. They added the Swords and Sand and Tan to the Psycho's Tower, which was the equivalent for Savage Second Call. Oh no, just for Second Call only, actually. Not even the Savage. Oh yeah, I'm a tank, I've got cooldowns. Oh. Be good at games. Okay, 1700 crit. 1000 crit. I like as a tank I'm doing such huge damage. I really like that a lot. I like it a lot, Jim Carrey would say. So can PlayStation take a screenshot and email? I'm not sure. Does anyone know? Not something I ever need to use because I can just capture it on my PC, but I don't know. It's a good question. You'd assume so. Screenshot, yes, I don't know about the email part. That's fair enough. Heal me. That self-healing though. Okay, so after this live stream I need to upload the episode for... what's it called? That we recorded at the beginning. Mithrie, are you still playing Type 0 then? I haven't touched it. This is the last episode I uploaded, I haven't touched it. I haven't had time. I will eventually, Diesel, I will get back to it, I will finish it, but it's just not a priority right now. You could always make a picture with your iPad on the screen and then email that. Meh. You should do a Tales of Zestri or Mithrie. What type of game is it, Digital? I don't know anything about it. Healer stole it apparently. Okay. Definitely an RPG, but refreshingly new one. Aha. Hey, macro guide for controller setup. I need a shot of the UI. Aha. Came out recently. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe. It's a big maybe though. There's a bomb. Kill it with fire. Need more DPS, we're falling behind. Mithrie, where do you get the gob dip and gob twine and gob coat stuff? You'd assume from Savage, surely. Maybe AS Savage 3, Savage 4? I mean, that would be my guess. Yeah, what Tag said. I mean, logically, following in with all the other content they released for 14, that would make sense. Yeah. So tonight, what my mum bought for me on my request is pots of custard. So I'm going to be heating up some custard, throwing in some sliced banana, and I'm going to be a very happy man. Did they actually release what the soundtrack for Void Ark is going to sound like? I'm actually very curious, because the Psycho's Tower soundtrack was awesome, so... Bombs on my head. It's very nice, is it? It's nice that they said as well that they're going to fix the TP issues for tanks. Owned. And the Scope Walker. Supposed to bring it here, right? I'm gonna take advantage of the AoE gear. Heal. It should be fine like that. Every cooldown ever. I think they played a little bit in the 3.1 trailer, I'm not mistaken, but haven't seen a link to the full song. If anything, maybe after we're done with Alexander for the week, then we can just go through the 3.1 trailer, see if we spot anything interesting. Okay, we have to kill the dolls first. I think it's a priority. Bomb, bomb, bomb. So we watched a film recently, last couple of days, called Tomorrowland. It's a Disney film with George Clooney. And apparently it flopped in the cinema, but in the box office. But I thought it was awesome. Like, me and my whole family, we really enjoyed it. P1 trailer is really cool, got me nice and hyped. Hello Mithrie, I was wondering if you could help me out with 2 warrior questions. The first is what your startup is to get aggro in lower level dungeons, and the second is how do you manage TP? Literally, what I do when I pull, I run in with Tomahawk to get the initial threat, and then I spam overpower until I'm out of TP. And then when the TP comes back, then I keep spamming my other abilities. Because I am the best tank ever. But if you really want a good guide for warrior, then you need to refer to Xenesis. But basically, I use overpower to make sure that I maintain... because I use overpower same as flash. So 2 overpowers initially is enough usually to keep the threat on the target. If you lose threat on any targets, provoke, Tomahawk, and keep doing your rotations. Your normal rotations, 1, 2, 3. Okay, come on. I don't want to come back, so I hope I win something. Ooh, won something. So let's get out of here. So this is part 2 done. 2 commendations. Yes. But I am by no means an expert when it comes to this topic. So I still need to learn the ways of the warrior. Part 1 and part 4. But yeah, so if for example, when I play as Paladin, I run in with Shield Lob, 2 flashes, and then start my rotation. That's usually good enough to keep threat for the whole fight. What I'm hoping as well is that when 3.1 launches, that everyone just comes back. Because there's so many people missing right now. I miss everyone. So the fact we have 40 viewers in the live stream when there isn't anything going on in 14 is amazing. It makes me wonder what's going to be like when 3.1 launches. Sorry, that was actually a dirty one. Okay, let's keep going. It would have been more interesting if that steam instantly kills you. Thanks for the run, by the way, Myth. No problem, no problem. Hi, Haywood. How you doing? Hope you're well. Good evening. Okay. We have 2 monks, a dragoon, and a bard. Do this. So you see, 1 overpower, 2 overpower, then I just start my normal rotation, put up one debuff, one buff, so like foresight will do. Then I make sure that I do my main rotation to increase my damage done as well. I think we're ready. I took a couple of weeks off, but 3.1 is going to bring me back proper. Yep. Let's try this to go. Good, good, good. But yeah, so a couple of weeks, guys, and hopefully 14 will come back to life. If anything, because what happened at the beginning of Heavensward is that there was actually on some of the servers, like server queues for thousands of players. So I think on Gilgamesh, they had 1,000 or 2,000 people play a queue because the server was so full. So I do wonder if that's going to happen again. The second 3.1 goes live. Everyone's just going to come back all at once. It happens a lot in MMOs. It happens all the time in World of Warcraft as well, that whenever they release a major patch, everyone zergs back to try it out. So anyway, guys, like I say always, you have any suggestions, any requests, anything, just tell me. Keep the conversation going, and then I'm happy to help out. I'm Mithrie and all for now. Okay, Daniel, take care. See you next time. Toodaloo. So yeah, on Friday night, I might not live stream because I think I'm going to go to the pub. Because a couple of people are quitting the job, so we're going to go to the pub as like, congratulations, you're leaving. Okay. Let's do this. Whee! Splat. We'll play a queue when I logged into Odin today. Nice. Given it's the empty time, I am very worried what it's going to be like when people actually zerg back. Okay, ready, check. Okay, go, go, go. Oh, that Dragoon is horny. Oh, the Dragoon just ran straight in even without me pulling. Targatanis is thankfully not bad. It's a busy server, but very rarely get queues more than, say, 10 people. Even at peak time. Now, one thing they did mention is the idea of there being an Ishgard housing area. So if anything, I'm going to not buy a personal house in Mithrie until she has the money to get an Ishgard house. I mean, we've already got 30 million in the FC chest, so I wonder what's going to be like later. Okay, keep going. So Mithrie, how long did it take me to get red scripts for Petrified Coke? And do I need to be level 60 miner gear to gather level 60 collectibles? Richard, that's actually not a question for me. Maybe someone like Zero can answer. Because I pretty much boycotted the gathering red script system. And they are actually nerfing it in 3.1, thank God. So I might check it out then. But I'm really, at the moment, I am not the person to ask about red scripts for gathering. I have not looked at it at all. I've outright, like I said, I boycotted the whole system. I knew they would nerf it as well, so I just waited until they did. Okay. Almost there, 37%. PBS is good on the group. Get red gathering scripts with fully separate HQ set. Yep. Zero's your man. time is it? 9 PM already. So getting a 450 is good. We'll take about an hour and just say about 300 to 450k. Yeah. So it's a lot of money, guys, don't you think? The amount of gil that you have to spend to cap red scripts every week. Speaking of which, I actually need to do that at some point. Yeah, I need to cap it. Damn it. It's cheap. I've got 31,000 gil, so what am I supposed to do? That'll be the challenge. Can I cap red scripts with 31k? I doubt it. Mithrie, do you know when there's gonna release the housing, or if they are? They didn't say when. If you're talking about Ishgard, they didn't say. But at least I think they have the intention to. If I was to guess, it'll probably be like 3.4 or something. Owned. So that Dragoon's got the title Chocobo Breeder. Interesting. Housing has been out for 2 years. Let's see. Yeah, he's talking about the Ishgard housing. Pardon my French. Also my swearing. Yeah, and yeah, exactly what Zero said is that there will be a way of removing unused land and houses. Now, that's the thing, actually. Because I will be able to share houses with 2 other players. You're actually kidding me. We actually wiped. It's going so well. Probably won't be in the 3.x series. It should be, because after the next expansion, we're probably not even going to have our home in Ishgard anymore. So it would be a waste not to do it while Ishgard is a place to be. Because in the next expansion, we're probably going to have a new home on the moon or something. Yeah, it was so close. Damn it. Ready, check. This is why we ready check, people. Okay. Go. So you can also do what I did there in terms of pulling as a warrior. You can do Infuriate, Tomahawk, Steel Cyclone, Overpower, and then if you need to move into target's position, like I was in that case, while you're moving in position, just keep spamming Tomahawk. Moonhome, yep. Wasn't too bad. Let's see. Mostly the fact that because the inflation, people tend to have twice the money. Because people wanting the house has gone up, and this dies down. The Heavensward hype dies down. Yep. Cetra, how you doing? No Unchained opener. No. Please explain. Notifies damage penalty. Blah blah blah. No, to be honest, I pretty much never use Unchained, so when should I use it? I said I am by no means a expert warrior. I'm intending to be a warrior main, but that's sort of like, I'm new. I'm not a veteran at warrior. Let's keep going. I keep burping. La 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 la. Why does Mithrie burp? Unchained removes the damage penalty from Defiance. It's both an offensive and defensive cooldown. Allows you to stay in Defiance, doing a little less damage than Deliverance. Fair enough. Hi Cats, how you doing? Hope you're well. Mithrie, I'm going to use the Gill in the FC chest for haircuts. Okay, no problem. But wait for 3.1 so that you can try out the new hairstyles. Helps the threat at the start to allow you to do an eye combo into Butcher's block combo. Eye combo. Fair enough. I'll give that a go next time I pull something. So you're saying Infuriate, Unchained, Heavy Swing, Maim, Storm's Eye, Heavy Swing, Skull, Sunder, Butcher's Block. That's 3.0. No, it comes out on the 10th. So the 10th of November. But what I did today was I spoke about 3.1. I made a video. It's probably 20 minutes, half an hour video, just chatting about 3.1. So I will upload that after the stream. Okay. You have 5 rare stacks in which you can, since you'd be an aggressive warrior, I switched to Deliverance and Fell Cleave. Yep. But the thing is, when you're in Deliverance, does it generate lots of threat using Fell Cleave? Okay. I need more key bindings, I think. I hate being broke. Let's see, it delivers them naturally, but most damage rotations for warrior is eye combo, Butcher's Eye mixing in thing. Fair enough. Yeah. Warriors have the default highest potency, so threat combo, and you can use maim and slashing up in between. Yeah. Sounds good. Woo, world first. Okay, so let me need on everything. 76, 61, 76. 82. So for once my rolls are really high today. I don't know why. Yeah, apparently they actually updated the dashboard of YouTube to... Ooh, I got a bolt. Nice. I love the bolts. To basically show the difference in your stats between YouTube Gaming and normal YouTube. Also, you're poor, Mithrie. No, I just put all the gil in the FC bank. So the FC chest now has 30 million gil. Which I can steal whenever I like. Because I'm the leader. Okay, join. I just keep it in the FC chest so that the FC can feel special and stuff. Pay all the bills. You've got the Blessing of the Bolt Gods. Yep, my FC chest has 99 million. Nice. We'll get there eventually. I don't mind. Whatever. We need more monks. We have 3. Okay. Why have we got 3 monks? That's balanced. Money well spent. Yep. Failed you guys. I forgot to tune in today for Mithrie. How dare you? A4 best meme of Alexander. Embrace the metal. I love metal music. It's just I don't. What bothers me is when I'm listening to a song and I can't hear or understand any of the lyrics. All I hear is the porno music. The porno beats. The beats of this song are literally down at the bounce, you know what I mean? It's like we're here to do Alexander. Let's see. Failed us now. Hand us your fish and exit the igloo. Yeah. Oh dear. So, question for everyone here. I have a Dark White Mage, a Scholar, and a Dragoon at 60. What job shall I do next? Do just something which is nothing to do with anything. Do like Summoner or something. A Caster. Damn it, press the wrong button. That's for puppets, yep. See you, Mithrie, getting an early night. Bye all. Okay, Digital. See you next time. Thank you for tuning in. See you tomorrow, if you're around. Stay away from thou. So tell me guys, if I did a 24-hour charity stream for Cancer Research UK, how many of you would support it? And would you want me only playing 14, or shall I play other games in between? Bard. Already has a summon at 62. That's very true. Very, very true. I forgot that Scholar and Summoner actually leveled up side by side. I would just do... I would and just Final Fantasy. More games, more fun. Yeah. Free to play co-op games and I'll moderate because I'm pro. No, fair enough. See. I'll join the stream. I'm just trying to think when, like, because technically the 6th, I think, is it the 6th? When Black Ops 3 comes out is actually a Friday, so I could do a 24-hour stream. Or I could do it over the weekend or something. I don't know. I can't do it on the 10th because the 10th I actually have work. Ideally I would do a 24-hour stream when 3.1 comes out, but I just can't do it. Because of responsibilities and junk. Carnage, I can live through that. Discord. Okay, cooldown time. Damn it. All of my cooldowns did nothing. Another tank picked it up. Good. So Discord, it seems quite hard to survive as a warrior. Come on. 10%. I mean, for me, given how difficult it can be sometimes just to do normal Alexander, I'd hate to think how difficult. Let's say I'm dead again. Have a break. Oh. What is it with these, like, 5% wipes? Or less than 5%? Sunday is a bad viewership day. Are you sure? I pretty much get most of my views on a Sunday. Or the weekend. It's fine. Can you check? Okay, let's try. It's on chains. Okay, I guess I can see your point. Like, Unchained actually seems quite nice. Okay, because we bribed them, Mithrie. Damn it. Trust me, AS4 is annoying, but not too hard. Yeah, I'm just a very lazy person. I just don't have time. Time is my biggest... It's the thing I like the most right now is time. It makes me wonder if I should actually, rather than using Steel Cyclone, I should just switch to Unchained. Okay. Let's do this. Let's wreck a Rooney. Okay, Unchained. Down. You really shouldn't use Steel Strike and Single Tower, it's horrible. Yeah, I won't. I'll actually use Unchained from now on. Or I'll switch to Deliverance and use Cold Bleed. Alliance. I'll save all of my cooldowns for Discoid or Discoil or whatever it's called. Damn it. Icon is 0. Let's survive that. Judgment. Easy, I can survive that. Carnage, I can survive that. Okay, Discoid. There you go, that's how you do it. Xeno's one of the best warriors out there. Yep, yep. Yeah, I need to watch it. I need to. I watched the first 10 minutes and I was so busy I watched something else. But the thing is, I do know Xeno. Like, me and him are mates, so I don't know him in real life, obviously, but I asked him if he was willing to do a collab video where he trains me to be like the best warrior ever, and he said yeah, he will. So I need to ask him about that. Like, when can we do it? Heal. Librium. I lived. Chains. What's his page? I'll link in a sec. Okay, so let's see. Let's get the link. So Xenosis Vex. Foundation. Ah, excellent. Okay, needs 30 roll. 79 roll. Need. Woo! I want something. Okay, pass. And needs. Okay. Awesome. Copy shortcut. There you go. That's his page. That's Xenosis Vex's page. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. He is literally the best warrior there is. He's solo Titan Extreme as a warrior. Actually solo, like there was no one in the group with him. Okay, so I think I'm done. Let's repair. Damn it. Repair. Okay, we're gonna now do expert roulette. Join. Join. Commence. Then I got a Garuda Extreme also. Ooh, that's interesting. Could he do Ifrit Extreme? Could you invite me to your FC, Mithrie? What's your name in game? Say your name in game and then I'll ask someone in the FC to invite you. So, hello. Do this. So soon, in 2 weeks' time, we're actually going to have new four-mans. Yes. If it's impossible, Mithrie. Okay, sorry. Xanos Opos. Okay. And someone invite to the FC, please. Oh. 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 Your Cyclone. Awareness. Raw Tuition. The 20% parries. And the second awareness wears off, I'll tick off Raw Intuition so I don't get critted to death. 3, 2, 1. Get rid of it. Woo! World first. I just wonder if Xeno Like, if he could actually solo some of the turns of first coil, like turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that possible? Okay. Cool. Let's keep going. But shut up. Obviously. Okay, I need to remember remind me not to use the player commendation so I can save the EXP bonus for my Dark Knight. For the challenge log. I'll access it right now. Let's see. So, hi Russell, how you doing? Hope you're well. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. This is Final Fantasy XIV. We're waiting 2 more weeks for patch 3.1 to come out, finally. And then in 3.1 we will see. Like, guys, actually tell me when the second that I start the live stream for 3.1, what shall I do first? Because I don't want to spend all night, for example, wiping in Void Ark, because we're going to be wiping, because people are going to be struggling to work out the new tactics. But I might at least unlock it. We could do Laws of Dominion. We could do main scenario for 3.1. I might do main scenario, actually. Hey, Stefan, how you doing? Stephen? All is well? Yeah, all's good. All's good. Do main story. Yeah, I was thinking that. If I do main story, then that's something I actually can't fail on. Because I always notice that the first couple of days after a new 24-man raid comes out, people wipe and wipe and wipe and wipe, and then they give up. But then a few days later, everyone's mastered it, everyone's done it to death. And then they're just like, then it's easy again. Okay. I don't know, is that a cheap way of getting through the tactics? Is to basically just not do it till everyone else has learned it? I saw the 40-50 million, what are? New haircuts being the new patch? Yep, they're adding a couple of new ones, aren't they? And remember guys, I do have a Facebook page now, so if you use Facebook, be sure to like the page, mithrie.com/Facebook. Ironically, I do own mithrie.com, I bought it. But it's facebook.com/Mithrie for my Facebook page. Maybe I should do that. I could just say, just to wind people up and say, yeah, my Facebook page, mithrie.com/Facebook. And then see if people visit it and then actually get redirected to the right place. Woo. That self-healing. Equilibrium crit for 7,600. Let's see. Okay, Polka. Good night, good night. Toodaloo. Toodly doolies. What time is it? It's 9:30. I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably end the live stream after this dungeon is done because I'm exhausted. So I'm going to get some custard and banana. If you haven't tried it before, it's amazing. And I'm going to upload that video I recorded today as well about patch 3.1. And then just chill. Maybe watch a movie and then go to bed. Using the power level for Weaver to 45 right now. Good, good, good. Hope you're enjoying it. The traveling time is annoying, but whatever. The second you're 50 to 60 power level is really, really easy. Very easy. Yeah, toodaloo. Isn't it nice when you have a healer that knows how to heal? Two more weeks and then, to be honest, given that in 2 more weeks they're nerfing and making it much easier to level alt classes, hopefully then after 3.1 we can start power leveling all classes and just get everything to 60 quicker. Have you posted any videos of it yet? I've done for Blacksmith, I think it was like Blacksmith, Goldsmith and Culinarian I think I've done so far. And the next one I'm going to make probably this weekend will be for Alchemist of 50 to 60. But Zero already wrote a guide of like how to do them all. So I hit 60 on my miner and capped my red scripts. What would you recommend spending blue scripts of gathering on for a miner? I don't know. I'm not your man. When it comes to gathering, I'm not your guy to ask for Heavensward. Does that anyone in the chat know? Yeah, I thought you were talking about level 60 weapons. 180 crafting tools. It goes for around 20 million on my server last time I checked. Ugh. People have too much money. For the folklore nodes, let's see. Yeah, I said it's always for me is the lack of time. That's always the biggest problem, and there is no cure. Like literally, the only cure is going to be for time is when I become a full-time YouTuber. That's it. There's no other solution. I can't make the day longer. I can't sleep less. I have a heart attack if I do that. Let's see. So we've been live streaming now for more than 2 hours. Wow. I guess one of the nice things about live streaming is how quick the time goes by. Oh yeah, that was the other question, guys. When I get my sponsor button for YouTube Gaming, it's equivalent to the subscribe button for Twitch. Like, how many of you guys reckon will press it?
Yeah.
I wonder who's going to be my first sponsor on YouTube Gaming. Hello Mithrie, I really enjoy your videos and just recently joined in the stream. Welcome Skylix. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know. If you have any requests for videos, please let me know. So yeah. How does a sponsor work? It's the same as Twitch subscribe. So basically what people do is you pay a monthly fee. Let's say it's like, I don't know if it's $5 or $10 in YouTube Gaming. I don't know. And you get perks for it. So I could do like sponsor only giveaways. I could do sponsor only requested games, live streams. It's like whatever they do on Twitch they call subs, on YouTube they're going to be called sponsors, because subs are just what is equivalent to Twitch followers. So yeah, that's it. And I don't know, one thing I would like to do, I don't know if it's going to be an option though, is that for sponsors, for example, that they don't see any adverts on any of my videos. But I don't know if that's going to be an option or not. But I think people would like that, like, not to see... You guys would like to see no adverts on my videos, right? I do have a question. I recently started power leveling my crafters and I have 5 of 8 to 50, and I was wondering, as a fresh level 50, how would gear progression go? I actually do have a level 50 progression guide for crafting, so let me get you the link for that. So, level 50 progression. I really should put these in a document or something, because people ask these questions all the time. Let's see, where is it? Progression, here we go. So copy and paste. Thank God you're live. Yeah, thank God I am alive as well. Hi Joe, how are you doing? Hope you're well. But yeah, check out that video. I've already gone in detail about how to gear up. But I'll be honest, I probably am going to be revisiting it very soon in 3.1, because in 3.1 they're going to be making it a lot easier to get Lucis tools. So I'm going to see if it's actually realistic for a fresh level 60 to get Lucis. That first level 50, sorry, not 60. Damn it. Boom, boom. Let's see. Where are all the people? 2 more weeks, I hope everyone comes back to 14. I miss everyone. But it kind of sums it up, because I'm looking at the chat now. It says I'm playing 14 and there's 24 people watching, so it's clearly obvious that everyone's just waiting for 3.1. Because when Heavensward first launched, I was getting more than 10,000 views a day on my YouTube channel. There's obviously something lost in translation. As I love to support you, as I know how much effort you put into your streams and videos, but I don't really get a chance to get to your streams a lot. Yeah, I mean, I do upload all my streams as well to YouTube as well, so at least you can watch it if you miss it. Is it true that there are legendary nodes? I think there's rare ones. I don't know if they're called legendaries, but I think there are rare ones. For these. Okay. A bath and... Woo! With that self-healing because of overpower. The only reason why we are spending time once we want a crafting gear, can we not go for sets? It's just the... When you're a first fresh level 50, that's what they're saying is, like, imagine you're level 50 wearing, like, felt gear or worse. Like, that's why I made that progression video. But I said I will be revisiting it in 3.1. So it's for a realistic video for a fresh level 50 crafter, not one that's just like assuming they've got all the crafted sets for 50 and all that stuff. But to be honest, like I said, by the time you're level 53, you can then just get gear which is better than 4-star level 50 gear. But yeah, it's bridging that gap. It's basically 50 to 53, which is actually the hardest. But yeah, so I think we said that we're going to do PvP, aren't we? I don't know, can't be asked. But they did say as well, I think they're boosting the amount of EXP and wolf marks and all that stuff you get. in the daily roulette for PvP. Okay. And wheeze blood. So how many of you are going to go watch the new James Bond when it comes out? Spectre. Not in the roulette, but in PvP itself. Oh, okay. So like if you just keep queuing it. Don't run away from me. Okay, almost time for the last boss. So, guys, tell me, what do you guys want the most from my YouTube channel? Is there anything missing? Anything I just haven't done that you wish I would do? Isn't it nice having 35k gil? Super cool, man. But dungeon guides. Okay. Only if you knew, Mithrie. Yeah. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, splash. I like to see the new player's crafting guide continued. Yeah, I'll do that when I get time. But it's always when I get time. I wish someone could buy me time. I've got those 2 weeks off from 17th to 30th, so I'll try and make as many guides as I can during that time. Boom. Carpenter power leveling guide. Yeah, I'm going to do Carpenter after I've done Alchemist. For now, loads of people ask for Alchemist. I'll do that first and I'll do Carpenter after it. Do it, but my YouTube won't post videos. Fair enough. My opinion is really do what you want. That is the most entertaining and genuine. Yep. I just don't want to discount my audience because I've got 18,000 subs and my Assassin's Creed Syndicate video has got 100 views, which means that out of my 18,000 subs, only 100 people were interested, even assuming that they even were subs watching. They might not have been. So it's like I said, I want to make sure that I'm not neglecting my 18k subs. It's not fair on them if I keep making content which they're just not interested in. Because then I'll start losing subs, which is the last thing I want. Okay, boom, boom. Damn it. Okay, almost done, almost done. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Gold Saucer after this. I said I would love to stay and just keep leveling up Dark Knight and blah 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 like normal routine, but I just don't have the energy. I've been really far behind on sleep since Friday because of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. As I say, good job, man. Yep, no play accommodations. Say that for Dark Knight. Pass and pass. Thank you, toodaloo, see you again. Bye bye. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, everyone, enjoy the rest of your day, evening. Will guild spammers ever stop? It's not been a problem really on this server. I guess people gave up. I guess we don't have many guild buyers here. Anyway, so let's go to Gold Saucer. So you live stream for 2.5 hours, which is pretty cool. That's pretty neat. So apparently, because you can add up the amount of minutes watched on YouTube, like the amount my videos have been watched, and I'm almost now at 30 years. As in, people have watched my videos for nearly 30 years. Damn it. 10. They all suck. Let's try this one. 36, even worse. Okay, 3,000. The second highest. Okay, let's try 3,000, please. Yes, double 3,000. Nice. Okay, so that's that. So let me check the jumbo cacpot. See if I won the million. I doubt it, but you never know. You never know. And then if I get a million MGP, I'm going to immediately spend it on the Fenrir. I've got so far, let's see, 278,000. That I'm almost a third of the way to the Fenrir. But I haven't done triple triad in a very long time. I only do the daily cacpots every day. Okay, I won nothing, and I always win nothing. It's just sad. I don't even match one number. Okay, random. Purchase. Done. Cool. Okay, so we blood. Free company. Well, this Lord of the Dance thing about. I've never seen that before. Let's see. What do you plan on doing today? I'm already done. I did so today. I did the 4 Alexanders. I did the esoterics daily, the expert roulette, and that's it. I'm done. So usually, if I was to stay longer, I would also level up Dark Knight. I might mess around with my chocobo and stuff, but I'm exhausted. I need sleep. So yeah, let's do the ending of the stream as per usual. So be sure, damn it, to like, favorite, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Mithrie Menafil. Like me on facebook.com/Mithrie. Let me get that link. Okay, copy paste, so that. And I'll upload my thoughts on patch 3.1 tonight. Next stream tomorrow, 7 PM UK, 4 PM EST, 1 PM EST PST. And if you have any requests, let me know. You can email me at mithrie.menifil@gmail.com. Love you all. Have a good night. So, we'll play some more Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow, guys, as well. But I'm just going to take an early night tonight and sleep. I need to catch up on like 4 days worth of sleep. So anyway, guys, thank you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.